Hey everybody, it's Andy here, AK Montoli, and we are back for round 4 of Vintage League with The Rock. And we just actually played this opponent. They were on a Breach style deck. We won the die roll. Yep, got the tools I'm looking for. It's got an emergency endurance, a collector roof, some land draw. These are all the things we're looking for. My mana is a little bit shaky, but that's all right. We're gonna hopefully get around that. If we can get our mana going here, we should be good. I do like the tools we have here. Get a basic. Good. Unfortunately, we don't have a Deathrite Shaman. A Deathrite Shaman would have been very strong in this position. What do we want to do? Chooses to not shuffle. Okay. Probe. Okay, so that gig is up. I felt like our match was pretty close. I did win 2 games to nothing, but certainly the second game was pretty tight. Like they breached with the combo kill, but an instant endurance was able to get them. Okay. Game 1, I know they had a young Pyromancer, which was pretty good. All right, well, I mean, they've kind of made the decision for us here. I think we have to try and play a collector roof. I'm going to play the basic here. I suspect that this is going to get forced or bolted or abraded or whatever, but I think we just got, you can't resist that, right? Okay. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. Don't see Brazen Borrower too often. Oh, nice. Okay, so we protected our land. Yep. So we are looking to draw lands here. I wouldn't mind a Force of Vigor either. Tinker would be a disaster here. Dack Fading, okay. And that's pretty bad for me. I'm going to have trouble controlling their graveyard, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's draw a land here, guys. Or a Force of Vigor. I can kill Dack. But I think the most important thing for us right now, okay, they dumped a Breach. So we just got to get this collector roof down and just hope it resolves. It does. Just slams it down. Okay, a little nervous about leaving their graveyard here, but I don't think we have the luxury of just slamming it in, you know? Ancestral, yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Really delving here. That ancestral was very big from my opponent. Not feeling good about this one. My opponent has just been, the double Mox and start is very strong. Ancestral Dack, like their plays are much higher impact than mine. Wow, they dumped double tutor? Wow, that's a show of strength if I've ever seen one. Oh, interesting. Okay. I might have to abrupt decay this deck, to be honest with you. It's becoming a problem. Like I just can't kill it fast enough. I hate to admit it, but I think that's where I'm at. Op agent. That's a play that we can set up for later here, but not happy about it, guys. But that's the world we're living in. Dak Faden is a good card, and look how much it's put in their graveyard. Like that's a lot of stuff. They know I have the endurance. Like the filtering from the deck is really scary, right? Like they get themselves their combo pieces quickly, and despite it's difficult for them to go off with Collector Roof and play, it is fragile. If they do find a removal piece for it, it's good for them. If I find another green card, there's also a world where I might want to play Outland Liberator. Like getting rid of their Moxen is no joke. But I don't think that's where I'm at. They did not find a land drop here, so let's find a wasteland. Yep. Pretty scary. It's a tight game. Let's see if they do anything here. Mystical Tutor, okay. Instin's probably just going to get, well, I don't know what they're going to get here. They've got an Ancestral. They get a Force here? Lightning Bolt, okay. Wasteland would be nice. Well, we're in some trouble here. Gonna pass turn with opposition agent and endurance up, and we'll see what happens. Like my opponent's gonna bolt me here. Mm-hmm. Mentor. Hey now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time beating a mentor here. I do have a Assassin's Trophy and one more, like two trophies and Abrupt Decay left in my deck, but the likelihood of finding those is not good. Okay. I do have an endurance here. I have a breach. Stress by iteration, yeah. Yeah, like you see the potency of Collector Roof against this deck. Like they really were not doing well without that with that Collector Roof in play. This, of course, just opened the vault right up. But yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. I have to try and ambush the main mentor. Yeah, we can just concede from here. We're not going to be able to get away with it. All right. Okay, first game I've dropped in this league. My opponent definitely had a very strong game that game. Potentially a sudden edict. Like, I don't think Vigors are. I mean, look, Force of Vigor might be all right. Maybe it's just better than Pernicious Deed. Okay. Oh, Grafdigger's Cage. Oops. Didn't get it. This hand is shaky. I guess I'll keep it. Play a Mox Jet into a snow-covered forest into Dark Confidant, and you know, we're really banking on the Dark Confidant coming through for us here. Like, this is a very high-risk keep, probably more so than I'm comfortable with, but I just think that this is the world we're living in. Like, we have to try and like, we've got our lands covered, and if we're drawing cards, we're going to pull ahead very quickly. But if not, we could be in a lot of trouble here. No force. Okay, that's a start. Okay. That is not good. That is not good. Presume this is Lotus. Okay. Missed up maybe. Off the top would be good. Sage, okay. Collector. It's pretty bad with my hand though, isn't it? I mean, we got to do it. I mean, Collector Roof is definitely one of the best cards against them. And if they're going to kill my Dark Confidant here, this could be forced, I guess. I'm going to play the Lotus out in case they attack this to give me a possibility. If I get Wastelanded and they kill this, that I can have Assassin's Trophy up. And this also allows me to hold Boseiju up as well. Well, I guess the mana does. But it's probably just worth showing my weakness here with the Black Lotus to have the ability to manage something else. So it was Ancestral that they went for. That's fine. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but maybe they missed on land here. They missed, guys. Or it feels like they missed anyways. They did. Okay. Well, we got a chance. Missed up. A little late for that, but I'll still be happy with it. Okay. A little bit of a weaker hit there, but we'll have to live with it. I'm gonna hold the Passages here. Actually, you know what? I am gonna play one out. Is it worth it? I think so. All right, guys. I mean, we're gonna need some help here from our side of things now. Nice. That was just fantastic. Okay. Yes, I'm coming off Besiju here for a turn, but we're just living that life. This could fetch a force. Yep. Okay. Okay. Come on, Darkov. Now give me something good. Not that. Jeez. I got all my mocks in my deck here, guys. All right. Well, fetch lands are almost turned off here. Lucky. Mm. Ancestral would be unfortunate because of the line we chose, but that's all right. Endurance, that's what I'm looking for. They cannot counter this. What do I want here? What guarantees me the victory? I could wasteland them. Yeah, I'm good wastelanding here. Mm-hmm. I wonder if I want to cast Beseju here. Or Endurance and put this all back in their library. I think I do. Oh, I wastelanded. Okay. I mean, the likelihood they can get out of this is very small. If they somehow remove my collector roof, like I have quite a bit of man up, they just conceded. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. There's game one. Opponent got land screwed, and actually, that's game two. My apologies. Don't feel like Outland Liberator is really doing much. I mean, I guess Outland Liberator is cheap to cast. Might even be better than Tarmogoyf, to be honest. The difference is the Tarmogoyf can get through things like Young Pyromancer reasonably easily. I don't want to take my land out. For whatever reason, this deck does struggle to get lands. Sometimes I just don't even understand it. But this deck requires its mana to function. Cage is an important one. Op Agent could be good. Endurance, for sure. Wrist was very big in my previous match against this opponent, being able to beat Young Pyromancer. It essentially won me that game. Dark Confidence, my draw. These cards are fairly flimsy. Let's try this out. Well, it's a little flimsy. We are on the draw, though. Like, this is one of our best cards, and so is this, and this can draw us out of some tough spots. My concern is if I get bolted and wastelanded or something, it's like pretty bad, but I think I'm going to keep it. Like, you can't play scared like that. Like, this hand is viable, and Cage can buy me a lot of time. Opponent is down to 4 cards. Boy, okay. London Mulligan can make that potent, though. We are on the draw here, so... I mean, we are looking for land off the top. Specifically, can produce green or black. I'd also go for Underground Sea, no problem. That said, I would take any land. Okay, so my opponent went down pretty low here. Really hoping they don't have Ancestral. Yeah, that's what London Mulligan does, right? Like, my opponent just unmulliganed. And they're playing with a full mitt now, right? Like, it's pretty scary. Yep. Okay. Level Mox as well. That would be good. Okay, it's a good draw for me. Get this into play here. Hopefully it'll be will be good. My opponent could force it as well and go into Wasteland. Like, these are all strong lines. Wasteland, yeah. Yep. As long as our death right stays alive here, I feel like we're doing pretty good. Oh dear, what's this? What are they looking for here? Could they be going for Tinker? That would force me to play Cage. Let's see. Let us see. They could just be going for a Force of Will. Um, Mental misstep. Okay. Well, they are after my Cage. Nice. Okay. Well, we're going to go and we're going to try and get Dark Confidence into play here. If this resolves, I feel pretty good. Okay. No land, please. Okay. All right. Nice land. I love it. That's what we needed here, guys. This is a difficult decision, to be honest with you. I really would like to get what the Liberator into play, but I also am feeling a tension about attacking my opponent's graveyard here. Yeah, I just think I don't know that I should play the cage right now because I know they have the mental misstep for it, and it fuels their graveyard even more. Just going to get rid of that right now. This is conservative, but I think next turn with the extra land, we can start doing stuff. We're going to be able to hold up Deathrite and another creature come into play. They can dig here. I couldn't stop them with the second fetch. Okay. Hopefully we don't die here. Okay. Is this a breach? Feels like a breach, of value breach, maybe. We know missteps in the hand. Yeah, dig through time. Sweet. All right. Well, that's pretty rough on me. I am going to need some help from my Dark Confidant here, big time. Like, the fact they've got me covered on that cage is like. I was thinking it was not a very good choice for them off of the Merchant Scroll, but looking at it now and the way my hand is developed with the Dark Confidant, like, might need to sit on Beseiju now. Come on, Endurance. Okay, that was a good draw. So was that. Okay, first things first, let's Wasteland them. And I guess, what do I want to take here? So I'll take the red source. I think the white's for Mentor more than anything. Like, yeah, I could get roasted here if they go after my Deathrite, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat a land. Just trying to keep them off their yard here as much as I can. I'm going to cast a Collector Roof and we'll see what happens. They maybe found a force. But this is a strong line if it resolves. Okay, it does get in. Okay. Hopefully they don't have swords. All right. Interesting. What are they going to get here? Going down to 8. I mean, I guess I could die here if they found removal. Yep. Okay. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay, we got to get back to this Boseiju here. Okay. One card in hand, and we know it's a mental misstep. A little bit heavy on the sauce there, but I think I attack in. Get rid of that channeler. I don't want them to do any filtering. Yep. I mean, how can you resist, right? I'm gonna play a Liberator. They don't make a play here. Liberator's gonna flip, start chewing their stuff. I guess maybe I should, well, I can't keep them off from digging. Okay. I found a play. Mental misstep in hand. Gonna eat their Vampiric Tutor. That's the one that can just put me in instant trouble. Okay. Now we just always hold this up, and they got 2 spells, so they've got this turn to win. Okay, that's my play. You are dead next turn. I've got Boseiju up, and I've got DRS up. All right, guys, there you go. That was a tough fought couple games. They were really interactive games. Um, I like the way we played it. We were perhaps a little bit overcautious, but if you've ever played against Breach, it can win out of absolutely nowhere. My opponent there in game 3 was sitting on 3 cards at one point, and I was just holding my breath because I was completely cold to anything that they did. Um, yeah, so I felt like it was a pretty good match. Once again, though, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for hanging out. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave any comments, and we're going to see you for a trophy match, guys.